konnichiwa. That our group is going to be teaching you guys how to either apologize in Japanese or to ask for a favor for someone. For example, hey, could you do me this favor? Or, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't do this, or I did something I wasn't supposed to. That both of these come up all the time in regular conversation, if you think about it, in English at least. But all the grammars, well, both the grammars, they both depend on the te form, which I'm going to give you a brief rundown to give you a quick reminder on how to do it and a bit of a way to memorize it. So let me tilt the camera a little bit so you can see what I'm going to be writing on. It's going to be this wonderful little chalkboard I have. It's angled right. Awesome. Alright, my lovely chalkboard here. And to start with the te form, I'm going to do the simplest first, is the ru, which happens with a lot of verbs, like taberu, for example, that it's very easy, just becomes te. Next, we have u, tsu, and ru as te forms. Now, these are pretty easy as well. Small utsu, te. Next, we have mu, fu, and nu. That these ones become nde. I have to adjust my camera a little bit. One sec. Alright. Then get to, sorry about that. Become ku and gu. These two are pretty much the same. That these ones will become ite or ide, depending on, whether it's ku or gu. Notice that gu had 2 accent points, de 2 accents as well. Next up here, I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit better so you can see it, hopefully. We have su, which becomes shite. Then we have 3 irregular forms. There's suru, kuru, and iku. Now, if you just conjugated it regularly, you'd be doing it wrong. That shite, now, suru becomes shite, just like regular su. Kuru becomes kite, and iku becomes ite. Now, it might seem like these are really complicated, but there is a very easy way to memorize all of these with a short song called the te form song. I'll give you a brief demonstration. Utsuru te, mufunu de, ku ite gu ite su shite, kuru kite suru shite iku ite. And that is about it as far as the te form goes. That I'm going to hand you off to, believe it's Danny or Hal, who are going to give you a bit of a more detailed rundown about how to conjugate into the polite forms, and then some examples from Sierra and Dan. Have a good day.
いただけませんか comes from いただける is a new way to make a request. It has the different degrees in showing politeness. It is used when you talk to your superior, like your teacher or your boss. There's some other ways you can make a request, but the degree of politeness is not as strong as いただけませんか Kuremasenka and kurenai. Kuremasenka is the degree of politeness is medium, and the kurenai is used when you have a casual speech.
The section I'm going to introduce is actually fairly easy if you know how to do te form, of course, which Bob will have already introduced by the time you're watching this. What it is te sumi masen desu ka, which means I am sorry. It's kind of like, you could also say te gomen. I think I said that right, but this is the point we're talking about. You just take the te form, and then you add sumimasen desta. And then here's some examples of that. The second part of that I wanted to talk about is actually, as the previous one is I'm sorry for doing something, this one is I am sorry for not doing something, like I'm sorry I did not kick your dog, or something similar to that. It is nakute sumimasen desta. And that's just negative te form, plus sumimasen desta. And there's some more examples if you need them.
I'll be giving 2 examples of the please sentences. This first one means, tomorrow please wake me up at 7. I'll be starting with the most formal way to say it and ending with the most casual. The first way to say it is, 明日7時起こしていただけませんか? 明日7時起こしてくれませんか? It's a little bit more casual. 明日7時起こしてくれない? The second example here is simply, please return the book. 本を返していただけませんか? 本を返してくれませんか? 本を返してくれない.
As an example, we have 朝寝坊してすみません or sorry I slept in. As an example, we have 頑張らなくてごめん or sorry I didn't try.